YouTube, what's happening? It is Thursday, October 3rd, and we have one baseball game to talk about. I can't remember last time there was only one game to talk about, but guess what? It's an important one because it's a winner-take-all elimination game between the Mets and the Brew Crew. So we're going to talk about it just like a normal game. We're going to talk about all the stuff. We're going to break everything down, and then we're going to see if we got any plays to make. I'm still going to try to make a side. I'm still going to try to pick a prop. I've looked through this already. I kind of lean one way already based on looking at some of the information, but I'll show you because you want to know. That's why you're here. You're here to see the stats. You're here to see the information. So let's go ahead and get into that information part. So first off, obviously it's game 3. So everybody, we're 3 series ended yesterday, and there is literally no baseball on Friday. None. Baseball takes a day off. When was the last time they did that? What was it, July for the All-Star break? Yeah. So we have the 3 games. Looking back at yesterday, 3-5 final. Milwaukee got the 3 runs in the bottom of the 8th to give them the lead, and they held on for the win. So, Mets were that close to just having a day off. So, you can see everybody did. That's cool. Let's pop over here to the odds. First thing we got up here is today we have Brewers minus 125 on the money line. 7.5 is the total. And if we look over at the numbers, there they go. There they are. Numbers, we see what they did last game. 3 runs, 5 runs, 344 batting for Milwaukee, 242 for the Mets. So the Milwaukee bats are coming to life a little bit. Strikeouts 5 versus 7. Neither team struck out that much, which is good. Neither team swinging like crazy. So nothing of note there. So who is going to be pitching today? That's the question. Quintana is going out there for the Mets. We can see what he did, 10-10, 375, 125 with 135 strikeouts. Look at his game log. Let's scroll down, see what he has done. Faced the Brewers on the last time out. Went 4.15 hits, 2 earned, 2 walks, and 9 Ks. Pretty good. I'll say good. Pretty good line. Before that, he was just lights out for literally 5 straight starts outside of this 1 earned run. Look, all these starts have just shut you down, but then the Brewers got to him a little bit. Baltimore rocked him. He was rocked for several games in a row, and he's turned it on. Have you faced Milwaukee any other time? That's what I want to know. You're at your first game of the season, 4.2, 6 hits, 2 earned, a home run, and 4 Ks. So you started the season, you ended the regular season, and you might end the playoffs facing the Brewers. That's a fun little Brewer sandwich, if you will. Let's go to the Brewers. It is Tobias Myers going out there. 9-6, 3 ERA, 127 strikeouts, and a 117 whip. Pretty decent numbers, can't complain. Against the Mets, he also faced the same day, went 4 innings, 1 hit of nothing. 5 strikeouts, great game, great outing. Outside of that, he's been pretty consistently good. He doesn't have too many. He hasn't really been blown up. I guess you guess Colorado at Coors Field, but come on, at Coors Field, you give pitchers a pass at Coors Field. We know this. Nah, we don't count that. So, have you faced the Mets any other time besides this time? I'm assuming you faced him in the first week, just like the other guy did. No, you did not. So you faced the Mets one time and you shut them down. Ooh, that's noteworthy. Okay. All right. So let's go to props. Let's pop over there. Yeah, we want props. Make sure they pull up. There we go. All right. So first off, we're going to start with, we'll start with Tobias. We'll start with Mr. Myers himself. We're already talking about him. Looking at his history, that is a lot of damn red. Now, given it's a lot of red, but it's not many at bats. 2-2-2, 1-1, 1-2, 2-1. Marte's 1 for 2. Everyone else didn't do anything. It was obviously the game from last week on September 28th, clearly. So, and you can see what happened. Against righties, the Mets this year, you can see what their numbers are. They're mid-2s. There's a 292, but dude doesn't play. 241, 303 for Iglesias. That's okay. That's pretty good. That's the only one. Everybody else is in the mid-2s, so the Mets have cooled off on their bats a good bit. Let's look at the props now. Let's dig into those. See what we got. Earned runs is 1.5. Every pitcher's 1.5, I swear. Let's see. 2024, you've hit this number 48% of the time. That's a no from me. Let's see. Strikeouts. The Mets struck out 7 times yesterday. They've been striking out 8.7 the last 3 games. So your number's at 4.5. That seems, yeah, you're all over the place. You either have 1s or 11s. Like, how are you so wild when it comes to strikeouts? That is crazy. For the whole year, you hit this number 56% of the time. Yeah, okay, cool. Hits. Let's see, whole year 48% of the time at 4.5. Yeah, I'm not liking your props at all. I don't like these at all. And there's walks. Sometimes it gets a little wild and throws some walks. Okay, let's head over to Quintana. Quintana history versus the Brewers. That is a lot of green. That's a little concerning. It's so much green. 375 with a home run for Contreras. 500, only 2 at bats. Over 5 for Sanchez. Adames 357 on 14 at bats with a home run of a 114. That's interesting. 1-1. Hoskins is $182 over 11 at bats. I mean, there you go, sure. But yeah, everything else is there. So that's a lot of greens. So there is some success for the Brewers against Quintana. So, and against lefties, you can see how the Brew Crew's done. We got a 300 for Contreras. We got 300, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2. Yeah, there you go. You see it. So let's look at the props. Earned runs, 2.5 for Quintana. So already we got a prop difference. We got Brewers pitcher supposedly numbers at 1.5, Mets is at 2.5. Sometimes the line tells you all you need to know. When the line is basically a pick 'em over here, yeah. So, yeah. But this dude has been lights out. I mean, this is just nasty little range right here. The whole year has not 42%. He has gone over this 42% of the time. Okay. Strikeouts. Ooh, we got some expected EV. Okay. Yeah. He stepped up his strikeouts later on in the year. What is his number at? 4.5. He's gone over this 35% of the time, so that's gonna be a pass for me, dog. I can't do that. No. Hits, 4.5, 4.5 hits. He's gone over 52% of the time this year. I can't do that. I need better numbers than that. You can do better. 2.5 walks. Okay, he's gonna give up a couple walks a game. That's pretty obvious there. And then outs. Damn, he is all over the place. Like, what are you doing? Like, every stat's all over the place. All right. I don't like any of the pitcher stats on either side. Let's go over to the bats. The bats got to have something, right? Of course they do. So we went to the bats. All right. First thing I see is Iglesias. Iglesias is just all green. Now, yesterday, I like to see what they did. Yesterday, Iglesias went, he had 5 at-bats, got 1 hit and 1 run. So he hit it. So this hit for him yesterday. Nimmo is doing well, and Nimmo had a hit and RBI yesterday, so that hits. Jackson Chourio obviously went off yesterday with the 2 home runs. I mean, come on, Chourio might be the move. Because you're that hot, you're that hot. So, all right. I think I know what I'm gonna do. This is gonna be chalky, but I don't care. This is what it looks. The stats look good. I don't care, and yeah. So we're gonna take Jackson again because he's hot. I mean, you had 2 at bats, 2 hits, 2 home runs. I mean, when the lights are brightest, you're showing out. I like to take those players. So we're gonna take him. Yeah, we'll take Chourio on the HRR. So let's type that out. Chourio HRR 1.5. And then let's pop back over here to the odds. And I'm not taking a total. We're going with it. We're going Brewers. We're rocking with the Brew Crew on the 125. I just don't like how much green there was when we saw the Mets pitcher versus the Brewers bats. I don't like that. So, and on top of it, this number right here, they're batting 344 yesterday to 242. Yeah, they're heating up. I don't like that. So yeah, give me Milwaukee on the money line plus the prop, and that's all we're going to have for today. Now, that's it. There's only one game, obviously. That's all we're going to talk about. So I appreciate you watching. Drop a like, subscribe. There's no baseball tomorrow, but we'll be back Thursday for this next round of the playoffs. Peace.